This is Mini Metro, a game where you design a metro system, or as we'd know in Sydney, a train system. I'm going to go for London because it's just one little river. This is my city loop line. The triangle is the interchange spot because that's what we do around here. One sec, let me just check something. This game is a bit slow paced, so I like to turn up the speed because on in-game Sundays I get to get something new. There, because that triangle is going to be our interchange spot. This triangle isn't just going to be a random red line triangle. I'm just watching the clock as it gets to Sunday. This is what happens on in-game Sundays. Locomotive, and I can choose if I want another line, or a carriage. I'm going to choose another line because this line will be this north-east bit, and this light blue line will be the northwest bit and southwest. So it's going to start here at the interchange spot and go around like that, round and down. This is just the basic map, I know, but I've unlocked some of the other maps. Like, it doesn't have Sydney, unfortunately, but it has Melbourne and New York and Tokyo. The reason I wanted to unlock Tokyo was so I could get in-game Shinkansens, which are high-speed bullet trains, basically. Anyone who lives in Japan, I'm sorry if it's a bit more complicated than that. I'm sorry, it's just I'm not very smart about foreign things. Line or tunnel? Tunnel so I can cross this river. It doesn't hurt to have another one on this line because it's long. This is the score count. You can just watch it where my mouse is going up. Not sure if you can see the mouse. I'm not sure if my screen recording program lets you see the mouse, but the thing in the top right corner with the next to the person, that's the score, which is how many people are using my transit system. This timer means how long until the game is finished. I'm going to go for an interchange because those are good. No, you. There. You're gonna stop there and you're gonna like it. Anyways, triangle stop, you're an interchange. That means it's faster transfers between platforms, which can make this faster. So if I was on this city circle line, wanted to get on this just west line, I can do that. Or the south line, or the West line. Wait, no, this is the east line, that's the west line. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And that's what happens when you fail. I got almost 300 score, 27 in-game days. So we click menu, and there's Paris, New York City, Warsaw, Lisbon, Tokyo. This one is interesting because it has Shinkansens, which is what I was telling you about. These high-speed, almost bullet trains. I'm going to remove it from this line. This is so you can see. It's going a bit slow because one, I haven't turned up the speed, and two, because all the stations are quite close together. Now that you turn up the speed, you can see that's just going to run between these stations. I'm going to put that in my back pocket. How do I get rid of your Shinkansen? This purple line is going to be my Shinkansen line. Why? I don't know, I just decided that. I'm going to get another line so we can have a west line, because I'm just making these Shinkansens just go to the first station that's not a city circle station of each of these lines. I'm going to add another Shinkansen, and this is just temporary. It's because I can't get another line, so just bear with me. It's going to be changed. I hope I don't get copyrighted for this music. If I do, I'll replace it with some copyright-free music. And I'll know for next time to just click this. Audio off. But let's hope I am allowed to use it. If not, we'll find out. I guess. Yeah, we need another line. So I'm adding this Shinkansen on a first stop that's not a city circle stop. I'm making that one line, and I'm probably going to add another line. If it wants to give me another line, that is. And let's place another locomotive. Or I could just keep it like this so that it's a long Shinkansen loop, because it's a long loop, so it needs Shinkansens. Then if we're doing that, I'm going to replace this blue line. It's going to start from there and go to these stations. It's going to go here, here, then to these stations. Let's just have it there so I don't forget. Once these stations start to pop up, I'll work on it. Just watching as the clock goes by so I can get another bridge or carriage or anything. Tunnels. So I can cross these rivers. This is what I was talking about. I'm going to have you go there. You might have seen it went hollow and I wanted to fix that. The hollow means it does not stop at the station, it just goes by. And we do not want that. We want it stopping at all these city circle stations. Except for this lonely circle. You don't get any of it. We're almost at 300 people using the transit system. You probably already figured it out by now, but the aim is to not let your stations overcrowd. Not like your stations overcrowd. I quite like using this map because it has these Shinkansens, which are extremely useful. So I can have these regular trains and Shinkansens, which can take them around much faster and help solve overcrowding. It'd be cool if they added Sydney as one of the maps, but unfortunately, it's not. They had Melbourne, but they didn't add Sydney. I hope you viewers aren't screaming at your TVs or phones or whatever device you're watching this on. That I'm keeping this as still the same line. I hope you're not. Little Timmy, get back in your seat. Stop screaming at the TV. I wonder what's gonna offer me a Shinkansen again. Hopefully soon. Or just more carriages for these Shinkansens. Carriage or tunnels? Carriage. Unfortunately, I can only run four trains on a line at a time. So I have to start putting. That's why I want more carriages instead of more Shinkansens. But if it does offer me more Shinkansens, I'm going to get the Shinkansens and remove these slow trains. We should be getting the next thing soon. Now! Interchange or tunnels? Wait, interchange, because I probably don't need more tunnels. I don't have many lines now, so I can either make more lines so I can have more trains running, like make lines parallel, which, if you don't know, little Timmy, that means running next to, like, this blue and pink right here. Right here. That's parallel. I might need to have some running parallel so I can have more trains go to these stations. Uh-oh. This countdown's almost about to go up. Oh. If we go to the menu, we can go to Melbourne, which instead of trains, it's trams. But I might actually just keep playing on Tokyo because of the Shinkansens. Sorry for the background noise. My mom's just on a phone call. If you can even hear the background noise. This triangle will be our interchange spot because that's how we're going to do it. That's what I normally do. Triangles are interchange. And look, someone's already wanting to get to the triangle station. Look, I'm making these lines parallel. That's the word of the day, parallel. Except if you're watching two videos on the same day, just ignore that. It's the word of the episode. Is that better, little Timmy? Little Timmy who's binge watching the channel. I forgot that I have no train. Other trains are just going to put a Shinkansen on this line. What I'm probably going to do is remove this. And this will be my islands and that island line. This city loop can start looking more like a loop instead of just a city triangle. Yeah, that looks better. Locomotive, that's what I want. Line. This will be our Shinkansen line. Wait. We'll have our green line stretching out. stretching out like that. Should I make this stop here? You can see that train just passed through. It should. So these people can actually wait. These people haven't been waiting too long. If they want to get on the Shinkansen, they can get off at that triangle station. So this train can go through that triangle station. Again, sorry for the background noise. And I'm even more sorry if you can't hear any background noise. And I'm just saying this, sorry for the background noise for nothing. Because I certainly can hear background noise. Anyways, how was your day? I know you're just saying at the TV who can't respond, but my day was good. There was an author visit at my school. The day of recording. I'm not sure if I'm going to upload it today. The day of recording. I probably will, but I don't know. There was an author visit at the school, and I did a thank you speech to them. That's a bit too far for the city circle. So this blue line's barely going anywhere. You can have an extra stop before you get to the triangle station. So, as you can see, you can probably see my strategy, having different lines where I can. That's my big strategy with the game. When it's a map like this with different islands, have one map per island sometimes, and normally divide it into, divide it here, west and east, and have a city loop line. But sometimes that's not the case. Like in this, I have this blue line going everywhere. Carriage or tunnels? Play a carriage. I'll add a carriage to the Shinkansens. You can watch it just going up here. Going up, not blowing up, Little Timmy. Little Timmy, you should be proud. You should be proud you're getting a shout out. Little Timmy who has the TV. This would be another one where the Shinkansens aren't directly parallel with this. They used to be, but they're not, like on here. I'm going to add another green train. Not a train that's green, but a train that goes on the green line. This speeding up of time might be my demise, so I'm gonna put it back to normal time. Hope you've all been enjoying your week. You can see I'm not a professional because I don't have the back of the chair here. I only have a stool. It's not the back of a chair that says Secret Lab. Lots of YouTubers do have that. But I'm not a professional YouTuber. Where's the interchange? Here. This is our main interchange. So I'm plopping down an interchange spot there. I'm not sure why I made you extend there. You can just extend to that one. The main interchange spot. That just put itself on that line because I felt like I wanted to. The next time I get a Shinkansen, I'm probably just going to put it on this blue line, not on the Shinkansen line. You can see in-game time Wednesday and 315, 316, 17, 18 people use the metro system. 20, 322, 323. We'll let that count up and you can count it in your head, little Timmy. Little Timmy, I'm the one in the chair, but you're the star of the show. You're the star of the show. I'm the one in the chair in front of the laptop, but you're the star of the show. And you will be for the entirety of this channel. I could change it so the Shinkansen goes there, and then if I'm at this triangle station, and I want to get to if I want to get to the Pentagon station, I don't have to catch a train all the way up here and catch a train there. I can catch a train here. I can catch a Shinkansen up to the triangle and catch a blue line train up to the Pentagon. So this dotted bit is a tunnel. Some maps it's bridges, some maps it's tunnels. But it's just the things that go over the water. This one's also going to be an interchange point. Do you want to hear a joke? Where do train lines change? Where do trains change which train lines they're going on? The interchanging room. I know, it was stupid. This green line and this blue line, they need a Shinkansen. In fact, next time I get another line, I might make it parallel to both of them and just a Shinkansen that goes blue line, up around, to the green line, and round. So smooth, easy access to blue line. And I'm probably gonna, next time I get an interchange point, this is probably gonna be an interchange point.